Assholes Anonymous is sponsored by Executive Art and Bazaar the Coffee Bar. Check us out on the Executive Art YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for notifications. Hey, my people, my people. It is us. We are back.
Leor did not cancel us this week.
This is Assholes Anonymous. And I am your spectacular, vocabulary spectacular, beautiful, what's the other words I'm looking for? I need adjectives. Because
damn pronouns.
I'll say you a couple. I'll say you 3 for 5.
It's a 3 for 5. Darkness in the building. It's me, King Keno, in the building, and we're here today on the 50th episode.
Yeah.
So that means we got drawings to do.
We got drawings, we got
on.
shenanigans.
Oh man, listen. If you did not enter into the contest to win the free canvas,
Sorry about your vote.
Executive Art or the tactical course from Record Tactical
Solutions LLC.
Listen,
what my boy said, bro.
Fucked up.
You fucked up.
You fucked up.
It's so easy. It was so easy.
And we don't know when we doing it.
Not only that,
I don't
you
know
probably gonna be the nigga that ran into by some Trump supporters. Now you can't defend yourself. Look at you, pig. You about to be poke chop. Look at you, pig. You about to be poke chop.
Yeah, right now. On the slab.
Man, Trump supporters ain't attacking folks like that.
See, you see DC? No, good. Now go ahead, Keno.
We talk about you're a Trump supporter.
I'm not a fucking Trump supporter.
That nigga voted for Kanye.
He voted for Kanye. I voted for Joe Jorgensen.
Okay.
America needs an independent president. But that's a conversation.
Y'all believe that lie? Y'all believe that lie? Okay.
What lie?
He told he voted for Joe Jorgensen.
I did.
Shit.
I don't blame him.
Anyway. And next to me, I got my man. Who is this?
I am the man that they call Hair God, a.k.a. Razor Ramon, a.k.a. Birmingham Drake.
You're gonna miss me a little when I'm gone.
That's Max. He said he here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
Boy, very...
And next to him, we got my man.
It's your boy Maxwell, a.k.a. the Hood Hulk Hogan.
Off the top rope!
A.k.a. the Sultan of Shit Talk.
Yo,
Eat your veggies and say your prayers.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
You know something, brother?
To the left of him, the west of him, you got the best of him. Christ the Curls, it's your boy Jay Wood.
Okay, darkness.
Darkness is spreading.
A.k.a. I use the finest of relaxers.
I don't use a relaxer.
That voodoo that can't
Hey, this is wild. I didn't even want to do my hair like this. I couldn't find my rubber band until I was getting out of the car, but it was already light, so I was like,
that voodoo that can't do.
Time out. Look,
Boy, this nigga look like a
born into this. Y'all just mad. Y'all can't believe y'all can't believe a dark skinned nigga was born with curly hair. It's all right though. It's all right though. My great grandfather was a white man. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Okay. And
my great grandfather was a man named George.
And next to him we got a man.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Machiavellian. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Come quick, see.
A saint.
Hail Mary.
And we are here.
What do we have here now?
We are here in Bazaar, the Coffee
we have
Bar,
a crowd pouring
along
in.
with
Witnesses,
Executive
people,
Art.
witnesses.
Right.
Executive Art on the wall, which is being given away today.
Hey man, I seen some of the executive art paintings in a new restaurant on the west side of town.
Got that right.
You goddamn right.
Right.
Why don't you say their name? What's the name of it?
They got
Little Maze?
Yeah,
Over there on the West End?
Hey, made soul food.
Yeah, we out here getting it, man.
So,
we working a little
I ain't had no
The
fried
West
chicken
End.
like that
I
since
see
grandma,
you,
bro.
The
Omar.
West Side, the real true soul of Birmingham?
West side, the best side.
we ain't
If you
get
ever had
paid. We ain't
Cajun
get paid for this
bistro.
food. I just want you to know.
Man, go ahead, man.
You might not know it now, but I need myself a check. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right?
Okay,
Or
but
at least a free plate.
but anyway.
Anyway, let's get to our sponsors.
Yes.
Our paid sponsors.
A paid sponsor. You know what I'm talking about? Record Tactical Solutions, LLC.
See?
Got that right.
You know what I'm saying? They got an introductory course of firearm and an advanced training course. You can contact Cedrow, that's CEDROW, on
R-O-W-E, ain't it?
Facebook Messenger, ROWE, on Facebook Messenger, or on Facebook directly. And the number is 205-789-0000.
0087. The slogan is be aware and be safe.
Be safe.
Yes,
Today we will be giving away one of those courses from Recoil Tactical.
Right.
And if you didn't join in the sweepstakes,
And our other sponsor.
sorry for you.
Pow, Boosie.
So,
Hey, we gonna get in that shit a little bit. We gonna get in that shit a little bit.
Hey, Boosie,
This is the fucking week.
Pow, Boosie.
Pow,
Pow, Boosie.
pow, Boosie. I ain't forgot what you said about Zaya, bitch,
But anyway,
Hey, Boosie.
anyway,
with a pink gun.
let's get into
It probably got unicorn
let's get
stencils
to the
on it.
shits, man. Let's get to the
We
shits.
said, hold on, we gotta mention our new sponsor.
Oh, not yet. We gonna integrate. Well, we can. We can.
You know what? Okay,
come on.
this is No Shade November, man. We're going to talk about the unique experience right now.
Unique experience.
Hey, it's a health and yoni wellness company based out of Birmingham.
Yes, sir.
They got services such as yoni steaming. That's for you ladies that like to keep that thing clean and keep
Keep
that
it
wop.
fresh.
They got fertility coaching. They're using all organic products.
Yank.
I'm going to try out this beard oil
Shit,
because I'm
bitch.
tired of my shit not connecting.
Bitch, I
So
got a pill.
I'll get with y'all in like 2 weeks and tell y'all how it work. What else they got? They
Got them dick pills.
Got the, look, bitch, I got a
what's
pill.
called
They
D-Pops.
got the D-Pop.
They got the
It's D-Pop.
The D-Pop, man.
It's good for your dick, fellas.
Hey, listen.
It saves
all-
you.
it
It saves
says
you the
all
opportunity.
all natural.
I happen to go to the gas
Hey,
station.
no more going to the gas station.
trying
have
that-
Habib selling you
shooting
some bullshit.
ropes and ropes.
Right. Hey, because
And you down pushing rope and shit with the damn gas station pill. This should have had you right. And I can speak from experience.
Watermelon rinds and goddamn virgin hair follicles. Goddamn.
She is peddling PD. The performance enhancement drugs.
Performance enhancing drugs.
That's fine. It worked for Barry
Go get the
Bonds.
band from the NCAA that right now.
Okay, it's so.
I'm trying to go to the Hall of Fame. I'm going to get me
Hold
one.
on, man. Y'all niggas
Hold on.
is
Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down.
Then we got out.
Y'all motherfuckers get to talking about dicks and shit and
No,
y'all
wait.
get too
We
excited.
gonna integrate as we go.
Okay.
We'll integrate as we go.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a unique
all
experience has provided us with these products today. Beard oil, Depop. Beard oil is an all-natural conditioner oil made to make your beard feel softer, moisturize your skin.
I'ma get
and
me a
makes
Rick
your
Ross
beard
beard.
smell
Watch.
good. Depop. That Depop.
Depop.
Pop that.
Don't stop. Pop that thing. Pop that bitty.
It's a natural. It's a natural male enhancement supplement to increase your libido, sex drive, and the duration of that sex drive.
Got that right.
You
drink a lot
can
of water.
purchase these products on the website
lot of
www.unique spell UNIIQEX
I'm going to the website now.
PERIENCE.com. Unique experience. And you can follow them on all social media. And
I'm looking at the website now. They got a
Unique
diaper rash spray.
listen, that's for you niggas that like to wear them goddamn
No, that's for the
Pampers.
kids, man.
Y'all niggas like to
Them
wear the
pamper
tidy whitey.
niggas.
Ladies, you can buy. Ladies, you can buy that for your sugar daddy.
You got them,
Oh,
you
Lord.
niggas that like to jump out the goddamn bed with your thumb in your mouth and shit. Yeah. Clean that Dodge Rambo. Clean that shit up.
Hey, she got the yoni mist. She has yoni wash,
Hey, listen.
yoni steam herb.
Get it. She got all that good. That
Food
good.
is gonna be right.
And we actually have one of our representatives in the crowd, but she's
Hey,
not
we
paying attention.
gonna come in here all
And-
goddamn done up one day, goddamn.
For the women that Mark
We gonna
like,
have goddamn
she also sells sage.
Yes.
Oh,
White sage.
the witches. Okay, so now,
Bruja.
Wait,
So now-
she got the shit I like too. Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off.
Yes, you do.
The herbal blunt, and she got the blunt holders. I might have to check this out.
You are checking it out.
right
No,
now.
I mean I might have to purchase.
No,
have to
you
shop
should.
Yeah,
I don't have
Shopify.
time
Shop.
It's working.
But
It's working
okay,
right
so
now.
so
That's
so
what I'm
today,
talking about, black man. Work hard.
so today we're gonna get into
Let's get with the shit.
What we call the shits.
as usual, as we do with the shit.
Hey, this the 50th episode. We trying to get kicked off.
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
tonight.
It's going down as we ease into getting kicked off.
Bartender.
Is that our goal to get kicked off?
No,
Are we trying to
it's
Not
not necessarily
Tonight
our
it is.
goal, but
Tonight it is.
it wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't
It
hurt.
wouldn't hurt shit.
It wouldn't hurt shit.
You know what I'm saying?
All we do is just like make another YouTube channel and jump on that bitch.
Yeah, I'm saying. We got
Facts.
already got.
Not Minister Jack.
I'm trying to get the bartender attention.
Okay.
I'm trying to get lit, but
Okay, so
we'll wait it out.
first question of the day for the 50th episode is:
50th.
Are men more insecure now than ever before?
Yep.
Who said? Who just answered the question?
Depends on what's going on.
Who just answered? There's not a fifth microphone.
Yep.
There's not a fifth microphone, but if you yell, we might be able to hear you.
But as far as insecure,
Like yellows.
what do you feel like men are more insecure about?
I mean, I would answer the question, but I don't.
Hey,
I feel like it's more along the line of it depends on who trying to holler at their chick.
they don't want to understand. They don't want to recognize.
That's when you find out. That's when you find out, or if your
Hey, Pretty Tony, your
female
bitch chose
friend-
me.
Your
Look up
your
the
old
word.
lady has a
Also, look up
male.
unless you have something.
What's the word I'm looking for here?
Suitor?
No. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Admirer?
Platonic.
Oh, platonic friend.
Platonic friend. That's when you really find out a man's insecurities.
Is that really a platonic friend?
No,
That's the
Exactly.
point.
there's no such thing as platonic friend.
I mean,
Is
Unless you actually took the time out to test this dude and say, hey, I want to give you some pussy and see what you do.
I got a clear explanation of what a platonic friend is. A woman can only have a platonic friend if she's ugly or he's gay.
Wow.
You don't
Or
believe
is she
that?
ugly to him?
I mean, no.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I mean, some of our concords become our platonics.
Who?
I said sometimes our concords,
They're
our
not
conquests.
friends. They're not friends.
Sometimes our conquests become friends. I'm just
Never.
Those are not
Never.
friends. Those are literally just women on standby.
I mean,
stand by?
for who? I mean, for you, maybe. I mean,
For you too. I bet
you have
you can run it back one time. If
I'm
you want to.
trying to right now. As you see right now, I'm in the act of physical rewinding.
Yeah, you like I can, you
I did it and I froze. I had to think.
Hey, but let's stay on subject though. Like, do you feel like men are more insecure these days?
I do.
And
It depends.
And it's simply because of a conversation that we had before when we was over there. but we were talking about people having more access to each other due to social media and the different mediums. Damn, that coffee machine loud.
No, see, I don't think that's it. though. I think it's more about the fact that we talk about this all the time too. Like, therapy don't just go for women. I think it go for dudes too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot
So
of
no matter how many degrees and how many figures you make, if you got some unresolved trauma, like you was the fat boy that always got picked on, and now you got bread, you need to deal with that. You definitely need to deal with it because your confidence still shitty, no matter how much you get.
I agree with you in principle on that. Now, one thing that I do feel.
damn this coffee
that
strong.
people that men are more secure about now is finances and access to certain resources for some men. And this is what I'm saying.
depends.
One thing that I've recognized, and just in conversation, even when I was working at Mercedes, and Mercedes is not a bad job. I mean, if you're in between the ages of 18 and 35, it's not a bad job because you're making next to $35,000 a year in Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama, which
That's a lot.
That's okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot for certain people.
Right. And so if you mate with somebody who makes along the same line, you can have almost a secure household. But at the same time, you have all of these different influences, and you have some men feeling like if I can't provide X, Y, Z, and the nigga next to me can, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose out on it. If I'm not 6'2", you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose out on her. Or, you know what I'm saying? This nigga that she talked about that she had this awesome sexual past with is in her friends list. You know what I mean? Like, what if this nigga come back around? What I'm trying to say basically is there's a whole bunch of different variables. Yes, men are more insecure,
take what the
but even
defense
so
give
are
you, man.
women. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just I think it's just a sign of the times.
What
Take what
about
the
you?
defense-
What about you, Machiavellian?
Machiavelli, Saint
I think
Rake.
it's- You know, I agree. I think the insecurity that most men feel now, honestly, is based on just access.
Yeah.
I think
Miss Blake.
a lot more men are exposed to their inadequacies now. Mm-hmm. I think when you get inundated with social media, dudes making millions every day, women telling you that's the standard,
Right.
your own insecurities, just being a person, I think that that really heightens all that. So yeah, men are way more insecure, and we see it play out in how they respond emotionally.
Yeah.
We see more men beat up on chicks. We see more men killing women. I mean,
See more going on social media.
and we see more men dealing with men.
Yes.
That's an insecurity too, because they don't want to get into that line then of trying to woo women. Right. So I think insecurity play out all kind of ways now.
And I mean, I even have a personal experience, not with that gay shit. This is what I'm saying. As far as insecurity is concerned, so like I remember like up until right about last year, or well, no, what's this? This is 2020. So now I started working at Mercedes. I want to say 2018, right? And so, but before then, I was working at T-Bones. Which shout out to him, who gave me a job. A lot of people wouldn't. I had a felony and all that stuff, and but I was also mentoring, and that was just minimum wage. I barely had any money, but I was in a relationship, but I couldn't do all the things that I saw a lot of my friends doing in their relationships, and that caused me a lot of distress. Caused the relationship a lot of stress. So then this relationship ends, and so now even when in a relationship that I'm talking about, I mean I'm talking about me. I'm not saying.
Oh no, I was just finna joke you because
that's not nice.
usually the nigga that take their chick to Miami usually just doing it to make up for cheating on her.
It is, but I'm saying no. But this is what I'm saying though. I want to go out of town because I want to go out of town. But at the same time, I want you to also go out of town with me. I want you to have that dope ass experience with me. So then when I started working at Mercedes and I was able to do all of those things, and I'm doing all of those things, I mean, like I just thought the world. Like shit, like I'll put it to you this way. Like I recently lost my job because of everything that's going on with this 2020 shit. All right, so cool. So but now for the past month, we haven't been able to go to like Memphis. We haven't been able to go to New Orleans. We haven't been able to go to the places that I generally in Chi-Town, you got that right. That I generally enjoy going. And that makes me feel a type of way. But she's still there at work. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me feel a certain type of way. Not about her, but about what I'm capable of doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, and it's not even a sign of the times. That's just, I guess something as a man that you go through.
Yeah, but you can't provide and security.
Right.
If you can't be those things that a man associates with his own worth, then insecurity comes.
But that's different than dudes just being insecure. And like I said, the chubby dude who now has a little money.
I done had people fuck me. I done had people fucking me over.
Dick, out here bucking, and they know that dude ugly, dog.
I done had people fuck me over.
Yourself for the dollar.
I done had people fuck me over insecurities. Like I missed out on money opportunities because a dude thought like I was trying to like holler at his chick, but it really turned out.
His chick ain't shit.
It wasn't even much that. It wasn't even much that. It was just more along the line of like me being able to hold a conversation with a female and not like my goal be to smash. Like I can actually like have a conversation.
But he looking at it like, why my girl talking to him? She don't never talk to me like that.
Right, like
because you had the vocabulary of a first grader.
You have the vocabulary of a fucking caveman. Like
I mean, but some dudes just don't be confident in the way that they look. All right, so they see you Bush, and right now it's Drake. It's Drake season.
It's Drake season.
Planet Fitness signing up people every day.
Right, I mean, Keno got a beard. He might be out here, can't grow a beard.
Right, this shit don't connect.
Hey, using them big ass words that he used.
Thanks to Kelly's barbershop.
Right.
And Mark Kelly.
Mark got glasses. He probably got perfect vision. Ain't got no accent for his face.
He just mad.
Like wines.
I'm just mad.
Hey, another part of it is
Mark know which wines go with which meat too.
I do.
Same.
If you have chicken, you're gonna get this white meat, this white wine.
Oh my God.
If we eat red meat,
What
you
know
get
about
this red.
that? What you know about that?
And then the chick try to order Moscato, be like, baby.
I worked at Olive Garden.
Hold on.
Yeah, but another thing about insecurity is now that you have access to, everybody has access to so many more people now.
Yes.
Via
Yes,
social
brother.
media and everything else that go on. So now when you go into a situation, you're looking at it as, okay, it used to be a time where you only had to worry about your immediate circle of people that's around you.
Right.
You have to deal with. Now you got to worry about some motherfucker that's
gotta worry about a nigga in
1,000 miles away that's going on
That can
goddamn
literally
trips
fly
to
your
Dubai.
bitch to her damn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, to a destination like that.
Fly
That
your
changes.
to her slaughter.
Side note, ladies,
to that
I'll buy your
slaughterhouse.
bitch to
Side
my house
note,
to
ladies,
kick out.
stop
Ow.
accepting these invites to Dubai from these damn princes.
No,
and
from the
shit like that.
Shahs.
They literally sending y'all up there just to piss on y'all and then send
Let
you
them go.
back.
Let them go.
Let 'em go.
I heard the stories.
Cause see, that's above our
I
pay
heard
grade.
of the stories.
I ain't flying no chick to Dubai.
No.
No.
He's
Them
talking about.
motherfuckers is flying them
He's
up
talking
there.
about-
That's
so
what
they
I'm
can go
saying.
ahead and give them the whole
That's
get
above
up and
our
shit.
pay. You gonna fly your girl to Dubai?
Shit, if I had bread, I would.
If you had it, you did.
If I
you said
had
you
it.
don't
Time out.
it.
You have
So
the
that's
bread,
above
brother.
our pay grade.
No.
I'm
No.
I'm low grade. Like I can take you to Atlanta or some shit like that. Or we can go to Nashville and shit.
It's within
Or
our pay
motherfucking,
grades. We're not doing
Now-
this.
You can
go to
We're
Florida.
not doing this.
Now,
We
if my
don't
chick
need those
getting,
kind of
if she
expectations.
taking the mega bus to Memphis to get pissed on, I'm mad.
I can take you to the Gulfs. You know what I'm saying?
My man said that she's taking a mega
If you
bus.
taking the mega bus to Atlanta to get peed on, I'm pissed. But
Oh my
if you going to
gosh.
Dubai, hey, I can't.
If you go
I
to
can't
Dubai, I
even
can't even hate on you.
She on the mega bus to Charlotte to be a harlot.
Right.
But
I just know if I ask you to send me a nude after that, I better not get no shit from it.
It makes the standard of living unrealistic on the bottom scale. Well, like that.
The imagery.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That the one person that out of 5,000 that get taken on the trip to Dubai that posted all on Instagram, that the other 4,099 feel like, oh, I got a chance to go to Dubai too. Why you ain't taking me to Dubai?
Ew.
You see what I'm
It's
saying?
only
Like that-
$700.
the expectation,
It's only $700.
That's when
I'm
you
not-
have the
that's-
tough
that's about how much it
conversation.
costs.
the expectation change.
Bitch, you not worth me taking
No,
you
no,
to
no,
Dubai.
no. That's when you had the hard conversations. Like, hey, now if I get you over here, I'm gonna get a threesome, and you gonna get peed on. Do you really want that?
Do you really
wait,
want
time out,
that?
time out, time out, time out,
Are
time out,
you
time out,
really
time out.
prepared to get pissed on to go to Dubai?
And
Who's pissing on who?
I think
why
the
are we
answer
pissing
most
on
of the time
people?
is yes. That
Let's
thing
not
I
do
do
that. That's not
And
sanitary.
I don't-
If you
And
get
it's not
and
sexy.
if you get out of pocket
Do
with
not
me,
piss on people. It is not sanitary, nor is it
but
sexy.
no, and if you get out of pocket with me,
It
I
don't
do-
count. They,
I do
most of them
reserve
think
the
it
right
don't
to
count
slap
when
you
it
in your
when
mouth, and I won't get in
they
trouble
say
for
it don't count if you go to Vegas. Shit,
you know
Dubai
Dubai-
most definitely don't
Dubai
count.
is
So,
all-
the other thing about Dubai, though-
wait.
Hold on, man. In Dubai, you know, what they gonna do? You in a foreign country where they don't even like women.
That's what
Y'all-
I'm saying. If you get out of pocket,
You know, time out. But what y'all gotta understand is they can piss on your bitch. You can't take your bitch to Dubai and piss on your bitch, especially if you're not married
But why
to
would
her.
you want her after that?
No.
They throwing your bitch away because they flying her ass back home.
But that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand.
Hey.
Whether she's in Abu Dhabi, whether she's in Dubai, wherever she is in the Emirates, they can do it to her. You
can do it too.
No,
You can too.
I mean,
They
they
can.
Now,
She can't tell.
Okay.
And she try to tell, they gonna be like, fuck.
She.
Get your motherfucking guts out of here. What the fuck are you
out of
talking
here.
about? Get out of here. We don't do that shit here.
We don't do that
Shut
shit
your ass
here.
up.
Wait.
okay, this moment we're gonna have a quick
quick break.
acknowledgement of our sponsors. You know what I'm saying? Butterfly Vegan.
Right after that shit.
Don't make me get Besma.
They have
Besma.
body washes and
Hey, boy, I put that body wash on.
Boy,
My coworker was like, boy, you smell like a newborn baby.
listen.
That's
Get
got some style. Hey,
these sending
Hey.
body butters.
that
Bruh.
body butter hidden.
Yeah, this one got their money in the money.
I got the polo.
You got the polo.
polo.
Ooh. Okay, listen. let me
Wait
talk
till I
about-
go in the club with this one on.
Now you can
Fuck
get in
'em up.
To
touch.
kill him.
You can get in touch with them at 205-230-6331 and get all of their different products with body washes and body oils and
Straight out of the
body cream.
35020.
Man, listen, straight. Oh, listen, game warden.
Game warden.
Game
Game
Treat me like a fish. Grab me by my.
He's at the
Hey,
game
listen.
warden.
Hey,
You ain't over there hunting my deers, your boy. Those deer are protected by the state of Alabama.
God damn it.
check them out on
Roll Tide.
Facebook,
name's Buford.
Instagram.
I'm from Alabaster.
You know what I'm saying? And
just
go
made
check
me
out
think
all their
about that,
products and get yourself some.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I love
And now
this.
back to the business. Now
Hey, but
back to what we
You
was
talking,
talking about.
about insecure gentlemen.
Well, it wasn't, but inside of the insecurity thing, you know, it's a lot of partners get spread around inside the situation. So
Not
my
partners.
thing is with that being said, like somebody going over Dubai and getting popped, right?
Yeah,
Or whatever.
well.
Should
Well,
women
there's-
should women pay more attention to a man's sexual past?
Yes.
Why?
No.
It depends. It depends.
I say
If
no.
he's a dude
I
if
can
he's
say
very
definitively
frequent
yes.
on 3rd Avenue
Whoa.
or damn
Not the Bama. Not
on
the Bama
Mars
end.
Avenue,
Not the
then
Bama
yeah,
end.
you might wanna pay attention to what you're talking to. You might
I mean, it
might
should
wake
be a
up with
legit
cold
question.
sweats.
It should be a legit question about who
think
you
no.
actually dealing with.
but she has to be willing to open up to who she fooled with too.
Well, men don't talk about who they fucking like that. Notice I said men, real men.
Real man.
We don't go around talking.
I don't
I'm
kiss and
fucking
tell.
all these chicks.
I mean, some shit just obvious.
Not
That,
obvious.
yeah, it's
Now, if
something
it's
you have to
obvious,
say.
why is that the dude you want to pick, though?
And
Right.
that's my point. Does a man's sexual should his sexual past be one of the things that a woman's considered to go past a certain point?
I'm not gonna
think-
say
see-
his past.
But see,
No.
the thing about it though is most females will look at the type of chicks you fooled with and like judge like off the fact that
that's
is this
common.
bitch prettier than me or some shit
That's
like
her
that.
insecurity, though.
You know what's funny about that, man? Is
But you know,
a
but you
lot
know
of
the-
women will pick a dude based on who he's dealt with. So
Some-
like, man,
some
it's
do.
a double-edged sword because I've
It
had
is.
women who can see who I've dated, not
But
slept
that's because they
past.
know how you treat them, though. They want to be treated like that.
But they want to be in that company.
In the words of
A
Father
lot of
MC.
women would rather be one of many than for a man to never tell them yes or no at all, right?
Facts.
I had women, I mean, they would rather me just have a moment with them than to actually me not pay them any attention, right? So like, I think it's different for like, women care about who you dealt with for the reason of, hey, if
Not sexual.
if he picked her and then he picked me, but I admire her, I feel like I'm on her level. Men, on the other hand, if you sleep with the wrong nigga,
Oh, yeah, that's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap.
I was ready to explode it.
My,
There's some women out
my
here.
only thing is, do not fuck somebody out my circle.
no,
That's all I
it
ask.
ain't even that. If you sleep with a scumbag nigga, I ain't messing with you.
No.
That too.
I can't
That too.
do it.
Like,
Not even-
You've
not-
been battered and bruised.
I'ma
I
tell
can't
you
do it.
something.
But the thing about
You
it
have
is,
bad judgment, baby.
But the thing about it is that it's dudes out there who have horrible judgments with women that they fuck with, and no matter if the girl in a lifestyle or not, she, you know what I'm saying, it's some dudes that
I don't
just
think that. But the
fuck
dudes
with
don't be telling like that.
crazy.
though.
You are, man.
It usually is kind of obvious.
It is always obvious.
It is.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying? Like you
I mean,
go
man,
into a situation.
Right.
Right, look.
This is
A
what I'm-
chick,
Look,
you know how many
my
times?
beard won't connect. And
You know
I'm
how many
lame, so I
times?
don't know nothing about
No,
this.
you know how many times
Say my beard
I'd
won't
walk
connect
into
at
a
all.
place and somebody said hello, and the way they said hello, some chick that said, "So y'all used to fuck, huh?"
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I have had those.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
What is
y'all
this?
used to fuck-
What's going on here?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How you know her? Where y'all meet up at?
Oh, so you?
mark their
Oh,
territory.
no,
They don't
wait,
give a right.
wait, Keno, you heard this. So you popular, huh?
Like,
You a fucking comedian, huh?
Wait, you got all the hoes, huh?
right.
Don't
All
have,
of them.
don't
That's you
have
and that
me
big
in
body
here looking
Benz, huh?
stupid with all you bitches.
As you can't keep no
You know
girl
what I'm
because you keep on
saying?
fucking
That's
up
real
friends,
time.
huh?
Hey, what the fuck?
And don't be popular on Facebook either, goddamn.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's the worst.
I mean, but
The worst.
inside of that though, even if you say a level of quality of woman, right?
Right.
So let's say you have a woman that you feel like is a quality woman. You know what I'm saying? As far as what she does, she got a job, she got a house, she got, you know what I'm saying? Blah 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 blah. But she's
Yeah.
still nuts, right?
Well, she ain't quality.
I mean, but to some people, but see, it's a
Bruh.
distinction between some people that think quality has nothing to do with crazy.
This is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we got one of the greatest verses of all time coming up.
Versus?
Gucci versus Gucci and Jeezy. And I love Gucci Mane. And my man Gucci said, I mean, and you said, you know, men don't tell, but I'm just gonna say, like,
Gucci was going out them perks.
you can say whatever
Gucci
he was
was
going
way off
off
them
of.
perks.
A
He
lot
might
of
have been
people be
right.
telling about who they be fucking and don't even be doing it on purpose. You be dry snitching on yourself. So first off, let's stop with the illusion that you don't. Like you make.
I don't dry,
even if-
hey,
and I'm not-
I don't dry snitch.
I'm not-
I
I'm not even-
Yes, you do.
I'm not.
Yes, you
even,
do. You
not even if-
are a dry you are a dry snitcher
Every
on your dick.
habitual.
God, her
Easy.
hair is beautiful.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Everybody's a dry
I'm gonna tell you why.
snitcher.
Because you have a type.
Oh, that ain't dry snitching, nigga.
Oh yes, it is. Because if that type walk into the room, everybody in the room gonna know. Oh, that's that nigga type.
Okay,
That's
you finna
fair.
go get that.
But you don't hear it from my mouth, though.
That's
But
it.
this
But
is
he
my-
didn't say you actually just you dry stick on
you're
yourself with your
nonverbal.
whole aura.
Right. You're nonverbal.
The way that you
Okay.
move.
Your habits.
Right, but guilty.
Yeah,
Guilty.
it happened. I bring
I do have a type.
Yeah,
Can I bring it back to my to our
Yeah,
brother,
go
to our brother
ahead,
Roger
go ahead,
Davis?
go ahead.
All right, on his early 2000s song,
Best
"Swing
native.
My Door," off of I forget which man, one of the greatest
think I
mixtapes of all
love
time.
her.
I forgot the name of it, but I loved that shit. On "Swing My Door," Gucci Man says, and I quote, "Fucked your best friend, she sucked me, then you kissed her. Fucked your best friend." Long story short,
Wait, so he
consider
had his
people
girl kiss
sexual
her best friend?
Hey, look,
There's a
I'm
lot
just
of them
saying,
do that.
folks be out there doing some weird, ill shit. dog.
They fake gay, huh?
Folks be doing some weird, ill shit, man.
I mean, we accept Lil Nas X and shit like that.
we
so I mean,
made like some people
Man,
accept them. I'm not saying
That
that I
motherfucker
don't.
weird, though.
Do I do or don't? I'm
Like,
not
I
minding
ain't
your
got nothing
business.
against him, but he is
The point
weird.
that I'm trying to make to you is that people's sexual past matter. Whether you male or female, it
don't matter.
It don't matter to you until you down at the JC, until you down at the
Brother,
JC HD.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like.
Wait a minute. Now,
Like if a
you
dude-
took it
if
too
a-
far now.
No.
I'm not trying to be in the band.
Your
I'm not
dick
trying to
doing
be
the Wayne
in
Wonder.
service.
If a dude got high numbers,
Your dick doing
Right.
the Wayne Wonder.
Go ahead,
if a dude got high numbers, that is a reflection on who he is and what he willing to do. Is that not true?
Explain.
Explain.
Okay, if you
Explain.
got a dude a dude he 20. Let's say a dude he 22 years old,
Right.
and he done fucked 250 chicks.
Damn, nigga. You been fucking.
How long?
See what he say?
When did he start?
He say
When did he
fuck-
start though?
Yeah, yeah, he say-
When did he
he
start?
fucking since
That's
he
the
was
first question.
7.
Hold on, man. What industry is he in?
He can.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah,
he could
he could have started at 14.
Bow Wow probably had 250 by the time he was
Right.
13. So you're right. Yeah.
You hear about some of the grown women that was messing with Bow Wow when he was a child, but that's part of the point that I'm making.
Hell, you got women that fantasize by NBA YoungBoy.
But even inside that though,
And he got
the number
goddamn
is high.
thing, he say.
The number is high no matter if it's 10 or it's 200. That number still high.
Word.
That's a high ass number. If it's 10 or 200, if it's 10, it might as well be 200. Cause those 10 slept with 10, slept with 10. You know what I'm saying? Before it's all up, before you know it.
Are you contact
Everybody
tracing
that
like the virus?
I'm just saying, no.
Yeah, you
The
should.
number,
Yeah, that nigga
you
contact
can't be-
tracing,
we
ain't
ain't
he?
got the mic. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we can flip that bitch real quick.
But the thing about it is that as that goes along, how discriminatory was he in who he slept with, even to get to the number 10?
What if he had 5 threesomes?
How discriminatory was he to have 5 threesomes?
Did he fuck 2 dog broads?
Okay, a girl.
Did he fuck 2
let's
pennies?
Let's flip the script. A girl at 22 that done fucked 15 niggas, that number high, right?
Very.
It depends.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
It depends.
You have folks in the crowd nodding their head.
Okay.
For me, if she started at 18 and she got 15 niggas, yeah, you need to slow down.
She ran through a whole.
Hey, if you started like I started at 17,
Turn the volume down.
I started at 16.
I mean, but here go the thing though. That means that one, how much investigation was you doing on the people you was fucking with? Was you just fucking?
Like, did they just send
Or
you a nude?
was you know what I'm saying? Or was it one of them things where you was like, oh, everybody, all the people I was fucking with, I had a good rapport with, and we was
in a relationship.
Yeah,
See, you be asking questions. I ain't asking all them questions.
Off camera, Mike.
yeah.
The problem with insecure men.
The problem with insecure
The
men.
problem with insecure
Use your
men
church voice, nigga.
Okay.
is that they allow women to determine what a man is.
Explain that. I like that. Explain that.
So,
You know the
and
post.
then you're not giving the right answer.
A real man don't go 50-50.
So when she said you like them hoes, and you say I'm talking to you, ain't it?
You ain't shit. You ain't shit. I love it though.
I'm just saying. It is what it is.
He said that was
dead.
with
But-
such
You leave us your business.
with such Negro confidence. He said that shit.
Hey, did the nigga? Did he not say who
Such
gonna check me
unmitigated-
for real? Like
Such unmitigated
Hey.
gall.
I'm waiting on this nigga to take his shirt off and say, "Who want to fuck with Hollywood Coke?"
but even inside of that, let's just we talking about being able to look at the people that you deal with and be able to make a determination of, are they worthy of even that, or even being in that space. Like, say for instance, when you see a girl fuck with a nigga that you felt like was beneath her,
yes, that's when
you don't like her no more
at all.
And the joke's coming.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
The
you
jokes
gonna
are
tell me
coming.
that y'all broke up and he hurt your feelings. The
You
joke's
was
coming.
fucking with him for what? And then if she turn around and tell you, oh, it was just something I did.
Hey.
Nah, I really don't like you.
I'm
Now,
like-
you ain't take no time to investigate the fact that you fucking with this
from the
dude.
wood. You let that nigga Terry bang?
That's that's what I do. See, that's what the hater shit come in.
That's some hater shit right there.
That's what hater shit come in.
But you gotta look at it like that.
You
Like-
can, in your mind, you can think to yourself like,
Yeah, I wouldn't say it
yeah,
out
yeah.
loud.
You can't say it out loud.
I'd probably say that shit amongst y'all niggas and shit like that when like after I hang up with her. This bro wouldn't let me smash. You let that motherfucker hit you in the back of that ragged ass Honda, goddamn. Why?
I mean, but
I just want some head. Shit.
Hey,
I mean, but this is the thing though. I mean, like, because one thing I don't think that we ever consider up here is like folks' sexual past don't always be like this. Like, it don't be always like this dope ass thing. You know what I mean? Like sometimes.
But you know what somebody's sexual
sometimes
past
people be having.
Let me know though. It let me know how smart or dumb you really
No,
are.
bro. This is what I'm saying. Let me say this.
It really, think about it.
Let him
Okay,
say it.
no. Let me say this because
finish.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about something a lot way more serious than that. Because you have some.
You always
people-
gotta get serious.
I'm not. I'm just provide. Where there's levity though, there's also
Nigga,
some
people
heavy
went to
shit.
church today.
Let the man
Stop being
speak on the
serious.
left.
Let the man finish.
You have
Shit.
people who have experienced real sexual traumas.
True.
Okay, you've had people that have experienced sexual disappointment. Okay, true. And that can sometimes tie into sexual trauma.
Sure.
But you also have people who
Literally
are
stuck it in and
extremely
nutted.
fearful, who lack confidence. So the experience of sex itself is not necessarily a pleasant thing for them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like it's basically.
Everybody I know like that, they actually use sex as a weapon. They weaponize sex because they know, unfortunately,
And
that
that's
might be the
personal
one
to your
thing that they're good
experience.
at.
I don't know
So
about
they
that.
use it as a power.
Right. I mean, but I'm saying that's personal.
Control the pace.
That's personal to your experience. But what I'm saying is what we see a lot of time just out here even out here in the public, bro. Look, man, we just know that there are people who have been through through certain things that have scarred them, maybe for life, that they're consistently dealing with. And we're saying that, I mean, it's not fair to say you in a blanket comment, you stupid, you got bad
I didn't say
judgment.
they were stupid.
And
I just said it made me judge them.
I'm not just
Your
talking about you, but I'm
decision-making.
saying you stupid. You lack judgment. You knew she was a hoe. Hey, didn't you listen to the world is filled by Notorious B.I.G.?
The world is filled with pimps and hoes.
Always find a
I was
way.
trying to
Wait,
be all
You
I
always
can
find a way to have a
be.
music reference.
I'm just saying, Bobby Womack. You know what I'm saying?
you
Like
think
you
you're
got friends. Like
lonely
y'all talk about like friends
until
and all that shit. We both got the same good taste. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
fuck Bobby Womack.
And I'm gonna look in the camera. Everybody loves a liaison.
Whatever. Let's go.
All right, man, hold on, man. I got two things here. One, you're right partially. A lot of people out here do express their trauma through sex.
Gives them power, right?
It gives them
On some levels,
sometimes
for some
power,
people. I'll do
sometimes
that.
it's how they feel love after being
Bartender.
hurt. I mean, so like all that stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? So like, I get that. But in that, even though you're hurt, even though you run a red light, it doesn't absolve you of the consequences of your actions. So like if the consequence is me judging you and saying, yo, I can't even rock with you like that, that's the consequence of the action.
Captain
No matter
Save-A-Hole.
what the action.
I'm saying consider those things. I agree with him.
Yeah,
And
no
that's
matter what the actions are.
That's a statement.
No
of
matter what the
agreement.
actions are.
Ramsey, nigga.
No matter
Captain Save-A-Hole.
no matter what the actions are, there are consequences to that. I mean, like, man, and that's being real. I think there's a man up here right now who ain't got more than 10 bodies.
Nigga, I'm a virgin.
I got 9 and 3/4.
Halo with the ding on that bitch.
Hey, ding. Halo.
So like, man,
Put that in the graphics.
being real and transparent.
No comment.
So like being real and transparent, you know what I'm saying?
Look, don't ask me about
Anybody
my,
can be
don't
judged
ask me
either
about
way.
my body
So like,
count.
man, sexual preference,
You're not the first.
body
just
count,
don't be the
that
last.
stuff matters. And it only should matter between you and the person you are dealing
And
with.
that's what I'm saying.
Right? Now.
Why you ain't say that?
Now, man, I will say this. It's a lot of women I won't deal with based on my knowledge of their
Body
past.
count. Oh yeah.
So like,
that
I won't
count-
even
that
get that
counts
action.
terrible.
I'm not even
I won't
gonna-
even
I'm not even
learn
gonna-
how good of a person
Yeah,
she is
yeah.
because she ain't getting that fucking opportunity.
Well, that
Because
leads,
I know what I'm not gonna deal with.
that
So-
leads us to the next
Right.
little subject. How important should sex be to a romantic relationship?
Very,
Very.
very fucking important.
As long as
you
my
go.
dick work, it's important.
Because if I can't make you come,
When my dick start working,
It ain't important no more.
we'll change it up, baby. We'll change it up.
Switch it up.
Which is which?
But yeah,
Which
it's
is which?
important.
And with technology these days,
They don't just want to have, have the baby. They want to have fun making it too.
Right, exactly.
I don't want no more babies.
Well,
no.
well-
We done making babies.
Well,
I don't want
let-
to practice for the rest of my
I don't
life.
have any
take a sip.
34 unmarried, unchilded. Or however you say
Shit,
that.
fuck it.
You know we say about women
Okay.
who are 34 unmarried and unchilded. What's wrong with you?
Right, that's so.
But here go the thing.
That was a joke. It was a joke.
Let that bull marinate. Hey,
They gonna
wow.
think about it.
Put that down. Put
I'm
that down.
30 years old with no kids. That just
Somebody
means
put
my
it out.
pull-out game is amazing.
Okay.
Man, I'm not even. I don't even want to talk about this.
Let's put it in perspective, right?
All right.
Let's say if it was 24 hours in a day, right?
Jesus.
Right,
Yeah, this real.
You got 24 hours in a day, right?
right,
All right, you talking about dealing with somebody on a 24-hour day basis, right?
right.
Okay.
How long does sex last inside of a 24-hour day? Pure fear.
Exactly.
37
Pure
seconds
fear.
of pure fear. That's all you.
Yeah, man. 20 minutes. 20 fucking minutes.
Hey, and I need 19 minutes and 23 seconds to get her warmed up.
Right.
So
So the point is,
no. Let's give you an hour, right?
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
give you an hour out of 24 hours.
Out of
but
23.
You got 23 other hours to deal with a motherfucker.
Okay.
Sex is not
That
that
important.
important to your romantic relationship.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like basically,
And not to these new women, because you need to have a job. You need to be successful on that job.
Hey,
You need to be financially
but for
stable.
some of these women,
Don't fuck with a woman that has terrible
women
credit.
don't understand that being a success it takes a long time out of your day. It takes a lot of time.
and now to get back to the whole thing about sex too is one of the other things is that inside of once you make it so important to your relationship, how much are you willing to teach in order for it to be good? Like
only that,
if you got a bad sexual experience, that's 50% your fault.
I
Right?
agree. Totally.
Facts.
So if you went
Right.
into a situation and it was something somebody was doing you didn't like, or
Why you ain't say nothing?
right? Why you didn't
Why?
take that moment to go in and say, no, slow
Do it
down,
like this.
stick your
Instead-
tongue out. I'm gonna put my finger on your throat and push your tongue out for you. You know what I'm saying?
Instead-
Well, fuck you.
But not only that.
But instead, she talks shit about you in her group chat with her
you know what I'm
homegirls
saying?
that's single.
But not only that, you got to understand. Okay, if sex matters more to you than anything else, what are you willing to give up
Hey,
in
listen,
your relationship to achieve that sexual greatness that you desire?
everything. It's a lot of people that put everything on the line for sex. You know what I'm saying?
there's a lot of men
They would
who lost
destroy
it
a
all
whole
over sex.
relationship.
I know.
Because once a dude get his
'Cause
freak
she-
level changed, he ain't shit.
cause she
Bruh.
she licking the gooch.
And it's hard
you ain't
to-
If
about
she leave the
that.
tank, it's a wrap.
She
It's
licked
a
the
wrap.
gooch and you ain't do that.
If she introduced anything to him deviant that he liked, he probably
he's
fucked
never
up his own.
experienced.
Chill out.
Bruh,
Chill out, bruh.
It's dudes losing relationships over porn, right?
That's
Right.
a fact, Jack.
That's easy. Like somebody like you gotta watch porn. You know what I'm saying? What about them bitches that you like? Blah blah blah. Imagine he there one day with the chick. They getting at this, that, and the other. She slicked that 2-finger curl on his
Nigga.
and right up in him, and that nigga like.
That was-
Oh. You know what I'm saying? At that point, he in love with this shit. He ain't going. Look,
He ain't
men,
going nowhere.
men don't go back sexually.
He gonna be like,
So
do
the
that little
moment
thing
that
I
she
like.
took him to a place that he got that thing that he like, he trying to get that thing that he like repeatedly. And if
Repeatedly.
you ain't gonna do it to him repeatedly,
You are useless.
Somebody else gonna do it to him. And now he probably ruined for 50% of the other chicks that he fuck with because Most of them probably ain't gonna do the two-finger curl. You know what I'm saying?
two-finger curl.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna hit it with
That
it.
colon check.
Oh man, yeah, they got that two-finger.
Talking
Man,
about
two-finger.
all right.
That prostate exam.
Put to it.
I did not order the prostate massage. I ordered the shiatsu. I ordered the shiatsu, not the prostate massage.
But inside of that though, I know plenty of dudes that said they couldn't be in a relationship with a woman if the sex was whack, right? And the thing about
But again,
even
that's 50% his fault.
it is 50%. He went into a situation with an expectation of what she was supposed to be without investigation, or without even taking the time to even see what she was willing to be, what you need her to be. You see what I'm saying? So we'll go into a situation where you'll have somebody who going in there and they'll be like, oh, she was whack because she didn't do this, she didn't do that. You didn't tell her to do that.
You didn't tell her you
saying?
didn't like that.
And then you only as good as the experience you have. You could fuck 45 chicks and just be doing your own thing, and all 45 tell you was doing the best shit in the hell. You weren't doing nothing but drill and spill. It's in a bow, 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 bow. You drill and spill, and then everybody told you was great. And then you get one chick and be like, oh, I don't like this
I don't
shit.
like this shit.
You know what I'm saying? This
Jackrabbit ass motherfucker.
But at that point, it was because in your experience, you ain't never had to do the things that she needed in order to get to that point.
You got something you want to say?
So,
you getting out of Dodge.
so at that point,
She don't fuck with us
it's
like
kind
that. Damn.
of, you know what I'm saying? Your fault for not speaking up and saying, yo, look, I usually do this to get off this, that, and the other. Now,
You gotta realize a lot
what
of
you
men
gonna
are
do?
insecure sexually.
Oh yeah,
that's a lot of insecurity.
Now, if you come tell him he don't know what he's doing, he probably might beat you up and throw you out the room. But you learn the lesson of who not to fuck with. You
You might get a quick like
Hey,
stomach
listen,
punch or something like
Some
that.
niggas get upset about that.
Bitch.
What you say? What you say?
Fuck you mean I don't know what the fuck I'm doing?
Tom, I think sex should be. I mean, if your relationship, if you're having sex within a relationship,
Right.
or you want to have sex in a relationship, you desire to have sex in a relationship, I think that sex is important. It shouldn't be the most important thing, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you ain't with the whole elementary school, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Don't get with nobody that's suspicious.
I'm not finna love a woman that has a spit start pussy.
Oh, I mean, you know, that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? If I have to lick it before I stick it, I am still down. But Dick, this is what I'm saying. Right, but this is what I'm saying.
You got to
I personally don't like going in back doors. You know what I'm saying? So if that's a thing, it's like shit, you know. Well,
literally.
Y'all should know that.
I'll go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do your thing, man. I'm out of here.
She like that back door action. She like her shit pushed.
No, I'm not asking. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. So
I'm saying this. Some of these things that like y'all don't know women don't like sexually, you should know before y'all even get in bed though.
Right.
You should.
But but remember, we can't talk about our sexual past.
Shit.
Some of y'all get turned off when we start talking about sex.
You can't talk about that goddamn. You can't talk about that nine some orgy.
You only know me for 5 minutes and you already talking about fucking.
You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, you got this tight ass pants on. I can see your coochie.
That's the one. That's the one. Shit.
They always say, you only know me for 5 minutes and you already talk about sex.
You don't even know my... What's
my last name? What's my favorite color?
I hate that shit.
What restaurant I want you to spend all your money at?
Williams,
you about
Jones,
to smash,
Harris.
What's my name? You don't even know my first name.
Pick one. Throws up random black last name.
Well, here go hard truth.
I say you sunshine.
That is most men when they first meet a woman. It ain't because I like you as a human being.
No, it's because I want to fuck you.
I just wanna fuck you. May be the first
kissing and hugging, girl. You got a husband
not necessarily. What you like to do with your life? You know
I'm not attracted to your mind the first time I look down.
Are you?
What do you want to be in life?
All I see is the fact that you don't have on a bra.
I'm telling you, I'm not attracted to your mind on sight.
And I noticed your nipple rings when you didn't have on a bra.
And you wore that in order for me to say, damn.
You ain't got on no bra.
Shit, they got the nipple rings on.
Right.
Nipple rings on.
And knowed it was. Not new. Not she ain't
Then she said some fly shit like, I did that for me.
I did that for women empowerment.
Now pull your titty out.
I did that for me.
Let me kiss that.
I wanted my nipples to
And then
show
we
out.
want to show it to you.
You know what I'm saying?
For me.
So I can
Like I ain't gonna try to
say
suck
my
it.
nipples look cute with the ring.
I'm not going to suck it unless I have permission.
And that's literally the same fucking logic used when they get like ass jobs and shit like that.
I'm not a fan of those ass jobs. Y'all asses be looking
didn't.
lopsided. Stop that shit.
Right.
Fuck
My
nigga.
ass. You know, I got tired of looking at my own ass in the mirror. It was flat.
It was flat.
And I just wanted to see a hump back there.
I wanted to see a hump back there.
But the first thing I did was made a twerk video on Instagram when I got my new ass for everybody else to see.
And it healed up.
I got tired of looking at my...
It would be different if you went out there and you got your ass done and you weren't trying to show it to everybody else. You was happy with the fact that you had your ass done. Right? The moment that you go on Instagram and shake your ass, put your ass up on the bathroom
Values going
counter,
down.
at that point, we understood you did it for everybody.
Everybody.
It wasn't just for you.
That ass belongs to
You know
the
what I'm saying? It
streets.
belonged to the streets.
To the streets.
It's
Public
different- it's
domain.
different when you-
Public
it's different when
domain
you was
do.
up there.
To the street. You got that public
It'd be
domain
different
do.
if you just know you got the ass.
Public
you know
domain.
What I'm saying?
Stay
Everybody
property.
else ain't got to see it. You know what
Google.
I'm saying? But the moment that you pull up your dress and be like, let me show you this goddamn shake wall, cut the
Twerk,
music
twerk.
on. Cut the
Cut the goddamn music off.
that ass.
I want be like our Players Club and shit. I want all eyes on me.
Perfect example. Lil Wayne's daughter just got her breast done after she had a whole soliloquy about how she wasn't being natural and I don't know why women do this to themselves to try to look good for other people and da-da-da-da-da-da. Next thing she do, she goes get her shit done. Now they clown the fuck out of her on all these social media platforms.
As they should.
Because at that point,
That's what your ass get.
but at
As
that
they
point,
should.
they understood, right? She fell victim to the same thing. She wanted everybody else to look at her and say, "Ooh, I got big titties."
Tell you something.
You know
though.
what I'm saying? It wasn't for her.
Side note.
She wanted somebody to look at her. She came out of a bad relationship. She wanted somebody to look at her.
She
and
wants
say,
some attention.
I look
Oh,
good.
damn, she got some nice titties.
Hey, man.
We
Like,
got
side note, titties are very overrated.
What?
They overrated.
You mean fake titties or real titties?
Titty fucking ain't all they claim it to be.
Titties overrated.
This nigga.
B, y'all like,
Well,
ain't nothing wrong with a little titty fucking.
I love titties. So if you want to send titties to the inbox,
I mean, I'm
please
not
do.
going to turn it down.
I love titties. Thank you.
We didn't
Put
give
on
you
the
the
glass.
down.
but
I love titties.
Put it on YouTube, I'll give you $1,000.
Hey, put your titties on live. I'll give you $20.
Shortstop, what you say?
what they cat when you need
It
it?
is.
Well,
I can't
dang,
stand
when you
it.
need 'em.
Like cussing
I
out.
cannot stand it. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? I mean, right? That's what I'm saying. What are you getting out of it?
Listen, we ain't got no
I'm not a
camera,
fan.
Mike. You go-
I'm not a
hold on.
fan.
We can throw it off real quick.
I apologize. I
We can-
apologize. I don't mean to hijack the conversation with my hatred of Diddy bopping. I'm just not a fan of it.
Diddy bop.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a fan of it. And since the age of 15, when I became a part of the sexual activities of human peoples, I've not understood the objective of Diddy bopping. Now, I have Diddy bopped to a conclusion before, but that was only because I was pre-primed to conclusion.
Quickly.
It's just one of those. It's just one.
quickly.
It's just one of those things you just do just cause you know you can type things. Like
quickly.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's the dumbest shit in the world.
Should a man consider his partners, male or female, sexual past before he gets involved in a sexual relationship? Before he get involved in a sexual relationship.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody should consider everybody's
Because the type
sexual
of dudes
past.
that you let hit will tell me what type of broad you really is. I don't care how great your personality is.
You could die.
A lot of thoughts here.
You could die.
What? Excuse me.
You can literally die
You
from
can
that.
die from that.
Come here,
You know what I'm saying?
come
Just on the
Come
other
on,
hand,
come on,
You can
come on, come on, girl. Guess what?
Yeah, and while you here, girl, guess what? We gonna let you choose the name out of here for
Use your sexy
the
voice and shit.
executive art. For the executive art,
Your stomach
canvas
gonna catch the
giveaway
flu. Put on some clothes.
right now.
Hold on. Why you always gotta talk? You gonna let a nigga fuck or no?
The fuck is she doing?
Yeah.
Why is you?
I ain't got no filter.
Why is you molesting our microphone?
Anyway, go ahead. Come on.
We
man.
calling the police.
Hey, you got some hand sanitizer over there?
Or woman.
I need to sanitize the mic.
She already signed up.
Period.
Outside of just being responsible in general?
Yes.
Oh, fuck that bitch. It's my nigga now.
Everybody ain't responsible. Everybody that they fuck with ain't responsible.
Right. She don't care.
True.
You could be fucking a whole.
Okay.
You could literally be fucking a whole Magic Johnson.
No, you
ass dude.
you could be fucking a dude that been fucking dudes for the last 10 years.
That's a real thing. Don't play.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a whole real thing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a real
It
thing.
fucking matters.
That's a real thing.
Your past actually matters. That's really the only real indicator
But I'm saying,
of
like,
what you are
future
willing to do.
performance.
Okay, so like that's why I said outside of like in general, yes, you should have some idea what went on in the past. But like as far as like what the relationship was and all that shit, I don't give a fuck
No,
about
no,
that.
no. We ain't talking about relationship. We
You talking about like who are you fuck? I mean, we don't need to.
That ain't the relationship. Who you fucking ain't no relationship. It's just you fucking.
We're not gonna run the whole list down.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like,
want to
you
know the
fuck-
whole list. Yeah.
Right, but
Okay, if I come to you and say, is it over 20 in the last 2 years?
Why we gotta discuss body count? Why is that relevant?
The body count
That's
is
very
not,
relevant.
Body
That
count
means-
is not relevant.
That means your
Body count ain't
quality
relevant.
of
The
the
bodies are.
motherfucker. How you
That's
got
not what it
quality of the
is.
bodies
That's
are.
not what it means. Because there's girls out
That
here who
pussy
could have
friend.
had sex with a handful of niggas, but they bust that shit wide open on some other bullshit.
Okay,
Like,
let that be known
They
too.
busted open for a real nigga, huh?
Real nigga.
Real
Quick,
nigga.
fast, and hurry.
it's the intent behind the busting of the pussy.
It don't matter, but it don't take number
At the
one. It don't
end.
take number one wrong bust to change the whole life.
That's true. That's what I'm saying.
Give me an
So-
opportunity. Don't you think somebody would want an opportunity to understand that I may be putting my life in danger by fucking with you?
You be putting your life in danger by fucking with somebody who only had sex with one other person.
We ain't talking about the diseases. We talking about the niggas that's lingering.
Still.
All that shit that go on.
Facts. That's
Okay,
still a
all
fact.
of it.
Yeah.
That mean the person that you actually be in a romantic relationship should be somebody you actually know well enough and trust enough to be able to go into a sexual situation.
Right.
If you're frivolous with your pussy, right? Frivolous with pussy.
Frivolous.
Yeah, then that you
Pussy
putting my
fairy's
life
on the way.
I'm putting my life in danger by fucking with you, and then. Now, whoa.
There's a whole mic over here.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Right.
Thank you. Spray the mic.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Come
You're
on.
gonna be on camera.
Yeah.
You're gonna be off camera, so
Yeah.
You're not gonna look like you ran a
No,
marathon. and
nobody-
talk that shit over there.
Yeah.
Come on with
But
it.
that's why I'm saying that's why you get tested the
Well,
first
look.
time.
Well, look, there you go.
That's why you get tested the first time you have somebody.
Ooh, she got a dimple too.
Aw, shit.
Baby face.
Go ahead.
Baby face. I love you, girl. I love you. I appreciate you coming.
That's not nice.
I go ahead, sweetheart.
For those who didn't see,
Am I on camera?
she
I didn't do that.
go ahead.
Come on with it now.
But she did shoot us.
But yeah, that's why you're supposed to get tested before you have sex with somebody the first time.
But see,
Especially
we not talking about the diseases. We just talking about. We talking about. No,
I'm talking about
that's
disease.
what he was talking about, though. That's what he was talking
All
about
of
at
it.
Why you
first.
listen to him?
What do you mean? Because he said it.
Okay, go ahead.
That has a
Get-
man
wait.
bun. You
Hey,
really gonna listen to him?
Seriously?
Seriously?
Light skin
See, that's why we
coalition.
can't have sex.
Hold on.
Oh, that's fine
Hold
with me,
on.
child.
You listen to niggas with man buns.
Go ahead. Know what you saying? No, but keep on.
niggas with man buns. Oh God.
They do. They do.
Those are chicks with low self-esteem on Section 8. They pay $26 a month for their rent.
Okay.
Oh my God, they don't. They pay $700 a month mortgage.
At this,
and this is the thing.
At this particular point in time,
They braid my
all
hair
right.
too.
So we have
outta
two
here.
drawings that we're going to do tonight.
We have two.
Two of them.
And our lovely friend.
Okay. And so I'm shaking, and they gonna take. So one of them gonna grab hold of something out of here real quick and pull off a name.
So which one we doing first?
We gonna do record tactical first.
All right.
Lord Jesus, please let it be me,
Man,
even
what
though
they
I'm
win?
disqualified from
They
entering the
win
drawing.
a session.
With record tactics, you learn how to shoot. You learn how to handle a weapon. You learn how it's a whole class.
So drum roll, please.
Drum roll. There we go. Here we go. Record.
And the winner is.
And the winner is
Donald.
Aisha Donald.
Well, she may not be here tonight.
May not be here to accept her award.
Yeah, she may not. We will do that.
Is it Aisha or Aisha? Either way, Miss Donald.
Okay.
Shouts out to you.
Shake.
You're Aisha Donald? Oh, you know.
Okay, now here go the next one. This is for Executive Art Canvas.
And the winner is, drum roll,
Because you didn't do what you're supposed to do to get your name in there.
Mr. The Other Guy, Chris Pritchett.
Shouts out to Chris. Yes, sir. Look at you, man. Look out here winning shit and shit. Yeah, he won something, man. Out here winning shit and shit.
That's that black boy joy.
Okay.
It might have been an inside job.
Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was not. That was pure off the season. As you can see,
I just reached in there.
Literally reached in there on screen.
Aisha, somebody were on the
Aisha Donald.
Aisha Donald and Chris Pritchett. Look, all y'all had to do was like, share, subscribe, and comment, but you couldn't do that. And now you mad.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so we got that part out the way. So somebody actually won these things. As you can see on the show, you saw us pull it right there in front of you. So ain't no flim flam, ain't no shim sham. So you know what I'm saying?
It's an even swap, not a swindle.
Shift, Sam.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
Dylan, more Dylan.
You can go through them all.
All of them.
Okay. So the thing about it is, here we go. Okay. Anyway, so you know what I'm saying? Like we got some off-camera situation going on. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So, but here go the thing though.
This is the part where we get to Keno's corner.
Well, today I'm gonna bypass Keno.
It's not gonna be Keno's block.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna be
Keno's Boulevard.
I'm gonna bypass on the 5th. I'm gonna ask a question of you fellas while I'm here.
All right.
So,
why we can't get the vapes?
do you think men
Why
choose
we can't get the vapes? I'm just talking
women who remind them of the women who raised them?
I made that fucked up mistake.
Yeah. Okay. Man,
Yeah.
you wanna go down the low?
Yeah, you can go down the road.
Okay, I'll start off with
you
that.
started off.
I do think men choose women who remind them of the woman who raised them. I mean, it's almost common sense because that's their first teacher. That's the first person who actually loved them unconditionally. So yeah, that would make sense. I also think that a lot of times those women, if they do a poor job with those men,
Right.
unleash hell on other women.
Oh, pure hell.
Because they raise these boys to grow up and be part niggas.
I was about to say, they raise these men to be another woman's worst
or
enemy.
lazy or sorry.
That's soft.
So like, that part matters a lot. Who raised these boys matter. So yeah, I agree with that
That was
totally.
on YouTube.
Go ahead, my brother. I've made this mistake before in my lifetime, but my mother didn't have the pleasure of raising me. So my mother passed away when I was 7 years old. Now, we like to think that people don't have, or like at some points you don't have a image of who your parents are, I guess, as a child. But who I knew of my mother at the time, a woman who had gone to school very young. She went to A&M. She graduated early. Came back to Birmingham, was teaching, doing all the good things. Then she started traveling with George Clinton and the Parliament Funkadelics, which led her to a life of drugs and all types of shit. But she found her way back. Got involved with a man who was many years her senior. But luckily enough, I was birthed to them. So by the time my mother had passed, though, I was abreast of all of these things that she had conquered. I was abreast of who she was. By the time I had got to my dating age, though, I could see reflections of my mother in a whole bunch of women, especially black women. I've dated the whole panoply of races. So, but especially in black women, though. And so I was drawn into a particular person who, when I say she was basically the spitting image of who my mother was as a person, it didn't hurt that she was fine too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit, I like my mom. I love my mom. Of course I'm gonna love this person. And it turned into a situation where it got very toxic, and you don't like this person, especially when you're going through the trials and tribulations of life, and there's certain expectations of you to be here, there, and everywhere, or be, you know what I mean, this, that, and everything for a person. And so it made me realize, like, yo, I'm kind of not into that. I'm realizing, like, now I'm out. You know, no offense to a guy, but while my mom was single, you know, it's just like, I get it. And I'm not saying that as a negative thing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, you know, how do you find somebody to pair with you? I mean, like, I grew up in a 2-parent household. You know what I'm saying? Like after my mom passed away, and it's just like, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but the person who actually raised you the most.
Your
That's who you gonna.
no, it was my uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I grew up in a 2-parent house. I came from a single-parent household.
Right.
When my mother passed away, my father died when I was 9. But he was up in age, and he wasn't in a position where he was going to be able to raise us. So my uncle raised my brother and I, and it was a 2-parent household. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but what we saying is,
yeah,
your aunt is who you more likely to be looking for.
Yeah,
not your
necessarily
biological
your
mother. Because
Dr. Brown looks like it's time for a session.
right.
Max.
Because I never thought about that. That's
she's the
kind of
one who
funny.
influenced your life more.
I never thought about that. That's a can of worms.
I don't know. My story is totally different from his.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the woman that
I think we
that
just had a
raised you
breakthrough,
most,
Facebook.
Do you look for the qualities in the women that you deal with? Are they really similar to the person that raised you?
But see, no, it's impossible because I was raised by my grandfather, so it's impossible.
I'm talking about women.
I don't like no manly-ass woman. No.
We're talking about the but what woman?
What's the feminine influence in your life, though?
That's what I'm.
What's no feminine influence?
It all makes sense now.
Real shit. I actually had to go get therapy behind that.
It all makes sense now.
I'm fucking up when it come to women. What am I doing? And
why are we having a breakthrough right now? The 50th show for niggas
between me and my fucked up relationship.
Right. So, yo, man, not having that feminine influence will affect you. Right.
Because no, real shit. I was being firm with every woman like my dad was firm with me.
Like, you didn't know how to handle them because you never experienced them. Gotcha.
I handled them all the same. So
Gotcha.
What about you, Ronaldo's?
Razor?
Hey, yo.
My thing is more along the line whenever I dated women and things of that nature. Most of the women I really like had a strong connection with or like really like cared for and stuff like that, even down to my marriage. Like, I didn't really look for qualities that my mom had, if that makes sense. Because the things that my mom did,
it was instinctual.
That ain't what I'm asking. I ain't asking did you look for them.
I'm telling you, like, even when I look back on them, none of them had the same qualities that my mom had. But the thing about it was certain things that I looked for, just being around my mom, that I looked for with a female, as far as like, not shit that my mom did, but looked more along the line of what my mom did when she was with my dad, because of the fact I was raised in a 2-parent household.
Right.
But
it makes sense now.
Right.
It's like a lot of shit's
I didn't look for qualities that my mom showed to me. I looked for qualities that like my mom did with my dad, like
as a husband,
as a wife.
Right. Yeah.
So it was more along the line of like, for me to look for somebody like my mom. To me, I always felt like every man marries their mother and stuff like that. I always felt like that shit was weird.
Right.
In a sense. But
I would say that shit was weird.
It was weird. But for me, like, it was just more along the line of, I looked for a woman that, number one, you're a sufficient adult. If I'm down, I can depend on you to be up while I get myself back up. And that's pretty much it. And like, don't be in my fucking pockets. That's all I ask. That's really not a lot to ask from a man to a female that probably
that
makes...
last one is now because they know because
get in your pockets.
Women love pockets now.
I mean, like, it's a difference between being in my pockets and just being like, you just want to be spoiled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference between like, oh, we run out of time?
No. Go ahead. What you saying, man?
It's a difference between like, baby, I want to go to this restaurant versus, I know you got paid this week, motherfucker. Like, Go ahead and buy me these new shoes or some shit like that.
If I like them pretty, I'm gonna invest in them being pretty personally.
I mean,
that's me personally.
You have to cultivate your hoes. We very well
No, this
stress
nigga's a
this.
captain.
I agree with this. That's what I'm saying. I'm just.
Well,
I wanna be saved.
I was actually raised.
I don't save them.
RZA, should I save
mostly by
them?
my,
I don't save
my
them.
grandparents.
Right.
I just sit
But
back
in the
and give
house
them
with my
options.
mom, so my mom was like my sister. My grandparents was like my mother
But
and
don't
father.
that grandparent raising here different?
Oh no, yeah, because the women that I used to gravitate to are really
Old school.
loud-mouthed,
And old school.
kick your ass type women.
Yeah.
And you don't realize it
Talking other accents.
until everybody else tell you, I don't like her.
What you mean you don't realize until everybody says like, most of the time, those are the kind of women like people are actively showing out loud. I don't like them.
Yeah, nigga like, man, shit.
Keno, man, why you brought this, bro?
Yeah, why you brought this loud-mouthed, cussing motherfucker to my goddamn...
Barely talk
this,
English.
You know what I'm saying? Or this
He go with this
headstrong,
Alabama.
you know what I'm saying,
they-
trying to
if
take
you raised by his
control of
grandparents, they say stuff like
everything.
that, Alabama.
Motherfucker
About
to
that
my
Alabama
house, blah, blah, blah. But in that, though, you got, you know what I'm saying? Now, one thing that we do overlook inside of this situation, is a lot of dudes that love hoes because their mama was a hoe.
Oh.
You don't think-
That's
you don't
for
think
another
real?
show.
No, that's real
Oh,
shit.
no, we can squeeze that in a little bit.
Squeeze that in. Like, they mother literally had a new nigga in their house every
We're gonna
week.
get a Keno.
And they always walk up to you and call you champ.
And
What's up, buddy?
And now-
What's up,
those qualities are what a lot of these younger dudes are marrying.
Oh, Jesus.
I agree.
They marrying these hoes.
Because
I mean, like big time. Like
big
they
time.
marrying
Sad
chicks with
goddamn
real
fucking
hoe
shame.
tendencies.
It's a damn
And
shame.
it's because they saw it every day and they used to it.
What would possess
first
you
of all, the stuff
to
you
marry
do-
Black China? I
we
said,
not gonna
Joe,
talk
man.
about
Right, exactly.
Careful.
What would
possess you?
What would possess a Rob Kardashian to marry a Black China?
What would possess you?
Because his mama and
His
I
mama was a
What would convince him to go wrong?
What would possess you to claim the girl that organized the slut walk?
Doing a lot. The question from the peanut gallery was, what was hoe tendency?
And you know, and that's clout chasing. You said it right, sister. Clout chasing.
Yeah. Hoe tendencies is
Clout chasing.
being willing to do anything with your pussy for a come up. You know
To
what I'm
me,
saying?
to me, it's no morals when it comes down to sex.
But morality is so vague.
Yeah. Morality has changed.
Yeah.
Morality has changed.
The moral construct is different, and being it because it's a lot of it was a 70s era, it was an 80s era, which was a crack era. You got a lot of people that saw their folks with a lot of different motherfuckers. I'm on a regular basis.
On a
You
regular
know,
basis.
Mama had a ton of niggas in the house.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a new nigga in the
got
house
about,
every
like-
for nothing.
You got about like 30 uncles.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah.
only
only
met.
had two men
you
in
walk
the household.
and you sneak when you sneak
My
around at
daddy
night, you
and
see
then my
a goddamn. Why
My
mama
real
got a
life
mouth
uncle.
on uncle like?
That adopted a real nigga.
What Uncle Charles doing over here?
Tim, we love you,
It's
baby.
so disgusting.
You
But
go-
that shit is real.
That shit is
And that
real.
stuff
And
does
so
affect your children.
now he got a girlfriend that's bisexual that bring another bitch in there that, you know what I'm saying? Blase. And all this shit.
Let the bisexual women live, Keno.
They can live, but it's just like, how did the influx happen in between 1990? What the fuck and right now?
Right, in 2000. How did this shit go from hardly nobody was doing this shit like this to this how
cool
motherfuckers
now.
introduce themselves to you? Hi,
my
I'm
name-
Sheila. I'm from Texas. I'm bisexual.
My pronouns are they and them.
Hi, Sheila.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Sheila.
if you go into a social media group or anything like that, the first thing when somebody introduces
I'm
themselves.
420 friendly and I'm bisexual.
Listen.
All you need is a 3-5 and you gonna get two girls
that's
for the
the
price of
introduction.
one.
Or they upload memes in that motherfucker
That's the real
asking what you
introduction.
like.
And then they start telling you the type of bitch they like. Along
I'm
with,
just
you know
ready
what I'm
to be
saying?
the third
I
wheel
like
in a
this
poly
type of girl
relationship.
with this, you know what I'm saying? Blah.
For you what you know, bro.
Like how do we get from this point? And then when does it get to the point where it's dudes doing the same thing? Cause these boys are
being raised by these
being
women.
raised by these women. So they introduction to other people gonna be, hi, I'm John. I'm from Texas. I'm bisexual.
And I like weed.
She said, "Whoa, I'm out."
Whoa.
But it's a real
Don't do that
conversation
church
because
finger
it's
shit.
happening now. It's happening right now.
Not go deeper.
You can go into any middle school right now, and it's some 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old kid,
Sashaying through the class.
some little boy saying,
Don't talk to me like that.
I like girls and boys. You know what I'm saying? Blase. Sooner or later, it gotta be. You know what I'm saying? The one thing about life, you know, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, right? When you come out here and once you start introducing certain shit to people, that shit started to mutate as generations go along. Like a lot of us, we knew what the crack era was. We knew what it looked like, right? We don't know nothing. We didn't know shit about heroin, but we probably knew about crack. Now, inside, you got a generation that know about heroin. They don't even know what crack gonna do. You don't think by the time inside their lifetime they gonna see crack? You see what I'm saying?
They about to
that shit
made up
gonna
a new
change.
drug.
So that gonna change, and everything about how they
popped
interact
over
with people
Molly.
gonna change because the way crack was then, it gonna come back again the same way it was before. Like,
What is her problem?
and so when it's all said and done, you're gonna be looking around and you're gonna be saying,
I know her problem.
"Damn, I seen this shit before.
She needs some.
I knew this
and
shit
she
was coming.
needs some-
I saw this story
she
play
need-
out."
in her life.
So when you introduce a woman to bisexuality and you say that's cool, she gotta be the one that's raising children. She gotta introduce her children to a lifestyle that they gotta be cool with. They gotta be cool with seeing Auntie Jenny come over there and spend the night in mama room. Right? And then, so as that go along, them boys that's being raised by them women gonna come along and say, if it's cool for mama to be with Auntie Jenny and Uncle John, shit, it should be cool for me to be with.
I don't think that necessarily
And on
holds
that
true
note,
for dudes.
First of all, we want to give a shout out to all the people.
I think that holds. I think because just in Western society, the way that bisexual men in our society are still kind of like right. I'm saying like for people ain't honest about the shit, but women don't like bisexual niggas that.
But
They don't.
No.
They
Hear what y'all
don't.
saying, though. Y'all been hitting his point.
Yeah,
These chicks y'all deal with don't like that, but they daughters do.
right. It ain't a deal
That's gonna
breaker.
be the issue.
It ain't deal breaker for a 13-year-old.
No, because she grew up in a
You see
in
what
a
I'm saying?
culture
That shit
where
ain't
it
no
was the
deal breaker
norm.
for a 13-year-old.
But listen, this
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that's real.
I blame a lot of people, but I'm not gonna say it on
disagreeing
camera
with you, Keno,
right
but
now.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
And this is
It's
the part where we get kicked off YouTube.
This is the part.
It's
Because now we dogging out
for women,
binaries.
and I'm not dogging out anybody. I'm just talking about the way that society treat people. And for girls, even for girls,
It's more
right
acceptable
now,
for a girl to be bisexual than it is a dude.
if you're not out here like really like dealing with kids on a large scale, you really don't recognize it. Because the girls who are out here dealing like whether you're in
Raising
middle school
children.
or high school, and I'm talking about right now, this generation, the girls who are messing with dudes and girls, they don't get flat. But dudes who mess with girls and boys, and I'm talking about even in just in Jefferson County, I'm telling you, they're catching flack. These kids are getting flack, and when they get exposed on the internet, they moving to fucking Atlanta. I'm just telling you how it is, and this is
but
real
they
talk.
moving to Atlanta. They still
Or
doing
Dallas.
it. This one, but here go the difference in that.
I'm telling you what these kids, they just had to open up a new school for these kids.
Here go the difference between.
They did charter school.
Yeah, they just had to open up a charter school for these kids.
Here go the difference between when you was growing up.
This is not when we was going. I'm talking about right now.
I'm listening to what I'm talking about.
I'm
Here go the difference between when you was growing up and right now, right? Right now, if I say something to the little boy that been sucking dick in the bathroom, it's a hate crime. I can get fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
What you mean if you say something to
the
him?
law is changed as the way
that ain't
it's
got-
normal.
I'm saying- what that got to do with
It's
what
one
I'm
of those
saying?
things where they got to go into school and the teacher got to tell him it's all right for you to suck a little dick and eat a little pussy.
That's not what I'm saying. Nobody's saying whether it's right. Look, that's not the point. Nobody's
Leon,
saying whether
we
it's
love
right
you.
or wrong.
Hey.
Nobody's saying whether it's right or wrong or whether they're teaching that or not. What I'm telling you, what these kids are experiencing.
And what I'm telling you is that as they experience it, it's becoming less and less of a stigma for them to be that.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? As you cut on your TV
It's
when
the,
you go.
the stigma.
And once the stigma goes away, it becomes normal.
How many black movies have you seen in the last 5 years where a dude on there wasn't gay? Where no
TV
gay,
show.
it
Don't say
was no
movie.
gay
And
dude
it is
character.
still stigmatized.
Okay, name in the last 5 to 10 years.
It's a whole off-camera mic if you wish to
how many
speak.
movies?
Just because
how many
they're-
movies have you seen? Well, there wasn't not one gay black male character.
Just because they're there does not mean that they are not stigmatized. That's the point
And
that
what I'm saying
to
is,
you.
it may be a stigma on a certain level for a certain class.
if you get a chance,
less and less of a stigma.
if you get a chance, when you get home, watch this movie on Netflix called Grand Army.
Nope.
About a school. See, but that's my point.
Nope.
That's my point. No. Listen, it's about high school kids. It's not. See, that's your problem.
Is that the deaf kids? Or the gay kids?
Man, look. If you want to,
I watched the one about the deaf
If you
kids,
want to, look, Max. If you don't want to know about what's going on with kids and what your kid, if you have kids, could possibly go on, don't watch
I'm
it.
gonna pull out
But this is what I'm saying. You think that what I'm saying is untrue? Watch Grand Army. You still have young men. It's okay for the young women right now. It's accepted
I'm
for
not
the young
disagreeing with you though,
ladies.
fam.
It's not accepted. And y'all saying that when this generation or the generation that's coming behind them grow up, they're still going to feel the same. Those young females are still going to feel, even some of the young females that deal with young women, they're still going to feel the same way about some of those young bisexual men as the rest of the general public does.
but
I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm saying that what is what is.
But that's the same argument for racism.
I'm not. Racism exists. Saying that it exists doesn't necessarily saying that it's right, wrong, or the other.
And what I'm saying is racism
You merely
exists.
saying that it exists.
Homophobia gonna exist. Whatever it is, it's gonna exist.
Right.
But that don't mean that it ain't gonna be more acceptable in society.
You're
for them
saying
to be
that
able to do it.
that it's
You know
becoming
what I'm
less
saying? Like
stigmatized.
say for instance, right now for you to see a black person and a white person married, it don't fuck with you like that. Even if you didn't agree
20 years
with
ago, it did.
20 years ago, it did.
I'm talking about right now at this particular point in time. It does not affect you that way.
Says who?
So you go out there, you still.
Motherfucker, I'm a byproduct of that shit.
So
No. I'm saying.
So yo.
I'm saying says who?
I get you. I get it. But yo, we gotta shout out our crowd, man. We got a crowd in here. Give yourself a hand, man.
But this
We gonna
is
come
a
back
good
to
lead
that.
into another
Please.
conversation.
Yeah.
Because we actually need to get somebody gay up here to have a conversation. We need to have.
We running out of time, so shout out to the crowd, man. We
We
appreciate
all
y'all for
running out of
rocking with
time,
us
for
for the
real.
past year, man. Give yourself a hand though, for real. Seriously, real talk.
And
Shout out to the first time and last time listeners.
Yeah, cause some niggas that came today ain't coming back.
thank you to Executive
Kino
Art,
randomly
Appreciate
saying
Executive
something.
Art, Bazaar the Coffee Bar.
Bazaar the Coffee Bar, Record Tactical,
No.
Unique experience.
right? Butterfly Vegan.
Vegan.
And we appreciate y'all, man. We out.
Appreciate it. Bye.
I love you, Tyre.
Y'all niggas gonna let the camera.